Hi there everyone, this is Jed Schlackman. In this video I'll be speaking about the topic of spiritual awakening and the art of allowing, what you may refer to as the spiritual law of allowance. This is one of the most challenging things for us to master in our human experience. And as we go through a personal growth or development process, as we experience different forms of awakening in our life, whether you consider them spiritual awakenings or just epiphanies or discoveries that you make along your personal journey, these are things that you sometimes wish other people could benefit from. So you may feel excited to share your new wisdom or knowledge or understanding with other people around you. You may have that sense, that desire that you can help wake other people up. You can help everyone share in this positive experience that you've had. However, we each have our own personal reality and our own personal path or journey. So other people may not really be ready, willing, or able to receive what you might like to share with them or teach to them. So we can't really force or impose our awakening or understanding upon other people. Since we live in a reality that's sort of a shared consensus reality, where we're having our own personal realities and experiences brought together to facilitate one another's life experience, what is occurring with other people and with society around you can have some effect or impact upon your path and your journey. So in a sense, we're challenged with finding a balance between focusing on creating our own personal experience or reality in the manner that we desire, with allowing others to do so for themselves. Sometimes we may need to take actions or do things to influence our environment to help support the experience that we wish to have for ourselves. But in other cases, we can have the experience or reality that we wish to desire for ourselves without imposing so much on others or trying to change the society around us. We may desire to have an experience of personal peace, of calmness and equanimity, and at the same time there can be other people in the world who are going through a lot of drama, a lot of conflict or confrontation, a lot of chaos in their lives, and both of those realities can coexist. So you can have your personal experience of calmness, of greater tranquility, while other people in the world can have their very conflict-oriented or stressful types of experiences. That may be part of their path, something that their soul has chosen to incarnate, to explore, to go through whatever they need to go through along that path of experience. So it's not your place to force them into a peaceful reality, to restrict or inhibit those other individuals from having the other types of experiences that on some level they may be choosing or wishing to have. This is an important understanding as we seek to master our own practice or our own understanding of this principle of allowing. So when we're allowing others to have their path of experience, we're putting out into the universe that it's okay for each individual to have their own path of experience or reality. In a way, this is what the Creator, the ultimate source or supreme being, has provided for each of us. We're each allowed to follow our own path, to create our personal reality, to pursue what we desire or wish for. So if we want to emulate that consciousness, that fundamental consciousness of allowing, of letting life and creation unfold, that means we at some point need to let go of our excessive desire for control, for conformity, or pushing others to follow our own path. We can create the life, the experience that we desire for ourselves, and allow others to do that for themselves. This is the foundation of this principle of allowing, what the teachers Abraham Hicks, that spiritual source, has called the art of allowing. It is kind of an art because it's not that simple to master. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of recognition of how can we find that balance between being and expressing who we are, seeking to attract to our personal experience what we wish for ourselves, while also not stepping over that line of balance and interfering with others creating their path of experience. Since this third dimensional or physical realm of experience involves a shared reality where we're on this physical plane as human beings, creating a society, a family, a country, and so on, there is this overlap of our realities where our realities do affect one another. So finding that balance is an art in a sense. It's something that we gain through experience, through self-reflection, through seeing the consequences of our actions. You may notice that if you're feeling this need, this compulsion to make other people wake up, to make other people see what you see, to try to teach or guide other people to want to create the same ideal reality that you envision, that challenges will arise. Instead of those other people following you and wishing to join you in your reality, you may find yourself kind of pulled down in some way into their reality. And this may be a consequence or result of your lack of allowing, of not letting others go forward on their path. This may feel challenging at times. You may feel that because there is war and conflict and drama and chaos and all these things in the world, that it's somehow keeping you from having your own inner peace and joy. However, that's perhaps just your belief system, that idea that the external world needs to be a certain way for you to have your own peace and joy. It's your resistance to the world as it is, to allowing other people, other beings, to have their experiences, that may be what is interfering with your peace and joy. If you are able to let go and allow more, and just focus more on your own personal field of experience, your own personal reality, you might find it natural or easier to create that experience that you desire. You may find there are less disruptions or distractions. You may feel or sense that things are flowing better because your attention and energy are not being scattered or diverted toward trying to control or manipulate others. So as we go forward on our personal journey, we may uncover things that we find enlightening, exciting, or inspiring. We may feel the great benefits of spiritual practices, of meditation, of healing processes, of changing our diet or lifestyle, even of understanding basic spiritual principles or universal laws. Yet not everyone is ready to receive that same awareness. Not everyone is at that same point in their path, in their journey of growth or awakening. So you can't really force things. I hope that this talk or discussion has given each of you some insight into your own personal experience and your personal awakening process. And this idea or principle of allowing is something that I doubt any of us have really fully mastered. It's an ongoing process of mastery, of refining our ability to maintain a balance in that regard. So I applaud you for your choice or your interest in working on this, in improving yourself and being more in harmony with universal laws or principles. For those that are interested in spiritual growth and holistic health and well-being, I invite you to watch more of my YouTube videos. You can also visit my website, www.phinsights.com. That's PHINSIGHTS.com. And for now, I want to wish each of you a wonderful day. Namaste.